Okay. Hello and welcome to another live stream. This is for those of you who are attempting the exam in October and November. What I am solving is one of the past papers that is May-June 2025, paper 1-1. Okay, let's begin solving this. I haven't solved this further, so there may be a few mistakes. Just let me grab my calculator. Okay. So the first question is trigonometry. Let's start with this. Just solve the equation this. So I pick it up 6 sine theta equals to 1 plus 2 sine theta. Okay, I can move this to the other side and say 6 sine theta minus 1, 2 over sine theta. Then I cross multiply, so I get 6 sine square theta minus sine theta equals to 2. Yeah, just a moment. Okay, so 6 sine square theta minus sine theta minus 2 equals to 0. So I have a quadratic. So I'm going to write minus b plus minus root of b square minus 4ac over 2a. What do I get from the quadratic? I get sine theta equals to 2 over 3. And I get sine theta equals to minus half. Okay. The quadrants are there in front of me. So I have quadrant 1 and quadrant 2 from here. And I have quadrant 3 and quadrant 4 from here, but those are outside ranges. So I'm going to say this is minus quadrant 1 and this is minus quadrant 2 as well. Quadrant 1 and quadrant 2 is simple. It's sine inverse of 2 over 3. My calculator is right now in radians. Let me change that. Shift sine inverse of 2 over 3. That gives me 41.8. That's 30 degrees. The quadrant 1 is 41.8. Quadrant 2 is 180 minus 41.8. 138.2. So negative quadrant 1 is negative 30 degrees and negative quadrant 2 is negative 180 plus 30 degrees. So that should be minus 150. So I think I have four answers: 41.8, 138.2, negative 30, and negative 150. Let's check if those answers are correct. Yep, those answers are correct. Okay, moving on. The equation of the curve is such that dy by dx is equals to this, and the curve passes through the point 4 comma minus 11 over 2. Find the gradient of the normal to the curve at the point. a. So I just have to place the value and then take a negative reciprocal. It's 90, a little weird, but gradient of normal is -1/90. Let's check. I'm not sure. Yep, that is the correct answer. Moving on. Um, okay, then it says find the equation of the curve. So that is about integration. Okay. So dy by dx is 4 2x minus 5 cubed minus 9 x powered half. So you integrate both sides. Nine divided by 1.5. Minus 11/2. Okay, I'm inserting the coordinates to find that. So 8 minus 5 power 4 divided by 2 minus 6 into 4 power 1.5 minus 15/2. Oh, that's 4/2. C is 2. So what is the equation of the curve? It is 2x minus 5 power 4 over 2 minus 6x power 3/2 plus 2. Yep, that sounds right. Let's move on to the next question. It says the third term of a geometric progression is 18 and the sum of the first three terms is 26. So AR square is 18. And the sum of the first three terms is 26. So A1 minus R power 3 over 1 minus R is equals to 26. It is given that the common ratio is negative. Find the 10th term of the progression. So AR power 9, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, so 5 more questions. It's probably a simultaneous equation that I need to solve. So A is basically 18 over R squared. So A1 minus R cube equals to 26 minus 26R. And 18 over R squared into 1 minus R cubed equals to 26 minus 26R. It's the same R, so let's write it like that. 18 over R squared minus, this is going to give me 18r equals to 26 minus 26r. Just thinking, minus plus 18r. Okay, it's turned into a cubic equation which presents a problem that I can't solve this any further based on the knowledge that I have in AS. So I think I'll have to do it a different way. Let's talk about that different way. And the sum of the first three terms. So A plus AR square equals 26. Okay, so A is 18 over R squared plus 18 over R squared plus 18 over R squared. I'm just trying out a different way. Just wondering if this is going to work or not. Okay, I think this one might work. Okay, so I have a common denominator that goes with R squared. I may have made an error in the previous solution that I was doing, but I'm not sure. So that's not 6, that's 8. So 18 plus 18R equals to 8R squared. 0 equals to 8R squared minus 18R minus 18. So on the calculator, minus b plus minus root of b square minus 4ac. Three and minus 3 over 4. So R is 3 or minus 3 over 4. Okay. So R is a negative. That's what I want to pursue. So A is 18 over R squared. That gives me 32. So the 10th term is going to be 32. Minus 2.40. It says correct to how many significant figures? It says correct to 3 significant figures. Yep, that should be the answer. I don't know if that's true. Let's check quickly. Oh, yep, that's correct. Okay, moving on. Find the exact value of the sum to infinity. So the sum to infinity is over a over 1 minus r. So 32 over 1 minus minus 3 over 4. 22, 7 over 5. Right, 32, 7 over 4. 128 over 7. Yep, that is again the correct answer. Go on to question 4. It says the diagram shows a curve with equation this and the line with equation that. The x-coordinates of the points of intersection of the curve and the line are 1 and 16. So I've already given you, this is 1 and this is 16. Okay, so the y coordinates should be 0, I think. And when I plug in 1, I don't really need the y coordinates though. Okay. The x coordinates of the points of find the shaded region between the line and the curve. So the shaded region between a line and a curve is always from above minus below. So that's what I'm going to do. What is above? The line is above. It's going to go in the above part. So x minus 16, and this one is 5x power 3 over 2 minus 5. So x square over 2 minus 16x minus 5x power 5 over 2 over 5 over 2 plus 20x square over 2. 1 till 16. One 28, 256. Okay, I'm plugging in 16. That's what I'm doing. Okay. So if I do into 16 power 2.5. That's 2048, 2560 minus lower limit. So that's half. That's 16. That's 2.5. And that's 10. Let's calculate 128 minus 256 minus 2048 plus 2560 minus 0.5 plus 16 plus 2.5 plus 10. It gives me 412 units squared. Let's check if that is the correct answer. No, I've probably made a calculation mistake somewhere. Let me check my working. Just checking if my working is okay. Okay, I think I messed up here. $411.5. Okay, that's also not the right answer. So I have half x square minus 16x minus this plus that. I think I have the numbers correct. I was just not plug in the limits correctly. So 16 squared divided by 2 is giving me 128. 16 into 16 is giving me 256. Then 2 into 16 power 2.5. It's 2048. 2560. I'm not sure whether the calculation is wrong. I'm just checking now. Let me open this side by side so I know. Okay, are the numbers fine? The numbers seem fine. What am I doing wrong then? 128 minus 256 minus 2048 plus 2560 minus bracket 0.5 minus 16 minus 2 plus 10. Now I think I'm getting it right. That's 391.5. I think I had a calculation mistake somewhere. Yeah, that should solve it. Okay. Okay, going back. This says find the first three terms in ascending powers of x in the expansion of each of the following. So 5c0, term number 1 is 5c0, 2 power 5 minus 0 minus px power 0. Term number 2, 5c1, power 5 minus 1 minus px power 1. Term number 3, 5c2, 2 power 5 minus 2 minus px power 2. Okay, so that gives me sorry, that doesn't give me 1, that gives me 32. 16 into 5 gives me 80 minus 80 px. 10 into 8 minus 80 p square x square. Okay. Um, let's check if that is indeed correct. Yeah, that is correct. Let's try out this one. Again, the first three terms. So 4c1, 1, 4 minus 1 minus half x power 1. Term number 2, 4c2, 1, 4 minus 2 minus half x power 2. Number 3, 4c3, 1 power 4 minus 3 minus half x power 3 minus 2x. Over to x squared minus half x cubed. So minus 2x plus 3 over 2x minus half x cubed. I think those should be the correct order of terms. Okay, one thing that I've messed up. No, so my bad. So, sorry. This isn't correct. I've missed out on one fundamental part because I was supposed to do 4c0 first. This is term number 2, this is term number 3. Term number 1 is 4c0, 1 power 4 minus 0, minus half x power 0. That was 1. So I don't know how I missed that, but that's true. Yeah, I just saw that. Okay. Okay, given that the coefficient of x squared in the expansion of both of these, so both of these are multiplied together. Let me just first write them. Minus 80px plus 80p square x square and 1 minus 2x plus 3 over 2x square. The coefficient of x squared is 93, so 93x square, okay? So 93x square. What am I looking for? The coefficient of x square only, so 32 multiplied by this minus 80px multiplied by this plus 80p square x square multiplied by that. Okay, 93x square. How can we access your notes? You will have to send me your email address. Okay, so I can cancel out x squared from all of these terms. 48 plus 160p plus 80p square equals to 93. Okay. 1/4 and 9/4. Okay, find the possible values. So I think you should see a WhatsApp message link. You can message it to me later on. I'm going to, once I finish this live stream, I'm going to send you the notes then. Okay, so moving on. The equation of a curve is this 2x squared plus minus kxy plus 2, and the equation of a line is this, where k and p are constants, given that k equals to 2 and p equals to 11, and the points of intersection. So 2x squared minus 2xy plus 2 equals to 0. Y equals to 11x plus 3. 11x plus 3 plus 2. Okay. Minus 20x squared. 5 and okay, so I get 1/5 and minus 1/2. Very complicated answers, but let's check if they're correct. Minus half and minus 5/2. Yeah, that's correct. And 1/5 is 26/5. Okay, very important to be careful with the answers. Okay, given instead that p equals to 4, find the set of values of k for which the equation and the line, curve and the line do not intersect. Equals to 4x plus 3. 2x squared minus kx 4x plus 3. B square do not intersect, so b square minus 4ac is less than 0. So 9k square minus 4 into 2, 8 into 4 into 4, 16 plus 32k is less than 0. 9k square plus 32k minus 16 is less than 0. So we have a quadratic inequality. So minus b plus minus b square. It depends on where you're making the error. Wherever you get an error carried forward, you will see the marking scheme will say either FT or a sign like that. So you'll have to check question by question. So what are the two values? 9, 32 and minus 16. So 4/9 and minus 4. So case 4/9 and minus 4. For the quadratic inequality, I usually do this. So I shade an answer. What values? Less than 0. Okay. Question number 7. Okay, the equation of a curve is this. It's going to take some time. When is P3? I haven't seen because I'm mostly doing this for retake students. A point P is moving along the curve in such a way that y coordinate is decreasing at 5 units per second. So dy by dt is minus 5. Find the rate at which the x coordinate of P is changing. So I'm asking you for dx by dt. What I'm asking you. So dy by dx is 8x minus 18x power minus 1 minus 8. Okay. Dy by dt divided by dx by dt. So minus 5. So that's dx by dt. Okay, let me put that on a calculator. 8 times 2 minus 18 times 2 power minus 1 minus 8. Minus 5 divided by minus 5. So dx by dt is 5. Okay. Find the coordinates of the stationary points of the curve and determine their nature. So dy by dx is 8x minus 18x power minus 1 minus 8. So equals to 0. When is P3, by the way? I haven't checked the schedule. Okay, so I've taken a common denominator for the first two terms, cross multiplying. Minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac. तो मई जून के लिए तो बेटा बाद में होगा. We will do all the recent past papers. वैसे तो काफी सारे YouTube पे हुए हुए हैं, but if you need any particular paper, then should look it up. I think I've done something wrong, so let's check. That was fine. Yeah, that is wrong, I think. There's something wrong with the previous question. 8x minus 9x power minus 1 minus 8 has to go down to 0. That's what I've done wrong. It's wrong throughout. So very silly mistake, but minus 5 over 7. Is that? No. I've run really, really silly mistakes here. Okay, going back again. So dy by dx is 4x squared 9x power minus 2 minus 8. So that's y. Dy by dx should be 8x minus 18x power minus 3. That's what I've done wrong. And this should go down to 0. Okay. We do 2015 onwards. Okay. So this breaks down to dy by dt and dx by dt. 8x minus 18x cubed. It's minus 5. Yes, I figured that out. Okay, this one is fine. Okay, I'll have to do this again. Dy by dx is when you're solving past papers quickly, that happens, which is why live streams are a little challenging. 0, 8x minus 18 over x cubed. 18 over x cubed equals to 8x. Just checking if I'm going down the right route now. Okay. Yeah, we are fine now. That's 9 over 4. So x power 4 is equals to 9 over 4. Okay. So you need to take a fourth root of this. So the fourth root of 9 over 4. You can put that on a calculator. I'm sure the calculator is going to give you something. Fourth root of. But it's not giving me something in exact values. Okay. I will have to see if I can do this in yeah, I can do this in decimals as well if I want, but that's fine. I can just keep this as plus minus because it's a fourth root, it's both plus minus this. Okay, find the coordinates of the stationary point, so I need the y coordinates as well. So y equals to 4x squared plus 9 over x squared minus 8. So what I'm going to do is I am going to use my answer in on my calculator to find out y, which is 4. So the two coordinates of the stationary points are 9 over 4 comma 4 and minus 9 over 4 comma 4. For the double differential, you will have to double differentiate and say that this is 18 plus 54x power minus 4. Okay. Uh, I can do that. 32. Okay, so that's the positive one. And sorry, this was minus outside. So d square y over dx square at x equals to root of 9 over 4 is a positive number, that's 32. So that's a minimum. But what about the other one? Both are minimum actually. Okay, that's what I was thinking as well, that you don't have a maximum point in this. Okay, now how would that work? I will have to sketch the graph for this. But the graph is not so simple. It's going to look something like this. You're going to have asymptotes and it's going to look something like this on both sides. Sorry, minimum on both sides. So it's going to look something like this. Okay. Uh, सही है decimal से आसान हो जाएगा. And it's acceptable as well since the question isn't asking you for a specific quote. Okay, so you can use a decimal if you want. Okay, question number 8. The circle with equation this intersects the line x equals to -2 at the points P and Q. Find the area of the circle found by the tangents to the circle at P and Q and the line x equals to -2. So the first thing that I should do is I should complete the square on this circle. X minus 3 whole square, y plus 5 whole square. 27 plus 3 square plus 5 square. Um, I think that's 61. This is circle, equations of circles. I'm solving a past paper, by the way. So that's the center of the circle. Intersects the lines x equals to -2 at the point P and Q. So I should also find the points of intersection. So y plus 5 whole square equals to 61 minus 25. Thirty-six. So y plus 5 square equals to 36. Y plus 5 equals to 6. Y plus 5 equals to -6. Y equals to 1. Y equals to -11. So I have coordinates as -2, 1 and -2, -11. Okay. So that's 3 comma -5. Where's the line x equals to -2? It should be somewhere here, right here. Okay, and it's intersecting at what points? It's intersecting at -2, 1 and 3 comma, I'm sorry, -2 comma -11. Okay, those are the 2 points that are there. Then it says find the area of the circle or tangents, sorry, triangle formed by the tangents to the circle at P and Q and the line x equals to -2. So I want tangents here and here. So what I will have to do is I will have to do a lot of work. I will have to find the equations of these two tangents, and then I'll have to find the point of intersection as well. Okay, so for tangent at P, before that, let's check if my other answers are correct. 1 and -11. Yeah, that's correct. So tangent at P. First, I find the gradient of PC. That's 1 minus -5 over -2 -3. So that's 6 over -5. Y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Yeah, that sounds right. So the Gradient of tangent is then 5/6. Y minus y1, mx minus x1. Which coordinate? There's supposed to be a 10-second lag on the stream, so whenever you type, you have to wait for 10 seconds at least. It's 6/5. So y minus y1. So that's 12y equals to minus 60, I think. Y equals to minus 5. I'm solving these simultaneously now to find this intersection point. So y is minus 5, and what is x? Okay, so we have that. For the area, we have half. What is the first coordinate? Minus 2, 1, minus 2, minus 11. I think that might even be a square. I'm not absolutely sure, but it looks like 1. No, it's not in fact a square. It's not perpendicular lines. Let me check if this answer is correct. I'm a little unsure of minus 46/5. Yeah, that is correct. Okay. So I can use minus 46/5 and minus 5 and minus 2 and 1. So half 22 plus 10 minus 46/5 minus 2 plus 476/5 plus 10. Okay, I've used the shoelace method. So it's giving me 201/5. I'm not sure if that's the correct answer, but I'll check. No, it's not the correct answer. I may have messed up somewhere. Let's check where I've messed up. Let me first figure out if the intersection points are fine. X is minus 46/5, and the y coordinate, I think I've taken the y coordinate incorrectly. Should have been minus 5. Yeah, that's correct. So 22, 10, and minus 46/5, and then minus 2. No, that's not 476. I multiplied something wrong. 506. Okay, so 22 plus 10 minus 46 over 5 plus 2 minus 506 over 5. By 2. So 216 over 5, I think that's the correct answer. I'm also getting that. Yeah, that is the correct answer. Moving on, there was an entire page that I didn't look at. How many more questions to go? Well, I think a lot. This paper is very long, in fact. 9, 10. Is there an 11? No, there isn't an 11. So 9 and 10. So 2 questions left. We're about 51 minutes down. So 9. Okay, the diagram shows the circle which entered this. The angle BAC is alpha radians. So alpha is between this. It is given that the area of the triangle ABC is 4 centimeters square. And the area of the sector ABC is 8 alpha centimeters square. Find the exact area of the shaded segment. So area of segment is area of sector minus area of triangle. Of r square alpha of AB sine of C. Okay. In fact, I have the area of triangle ABC. So we'll just put that as 4. And the area of the segment is 8 alpha. Okay, my bad. Wait. There's something else there. Okay, so area of segment is 8 alpha minus 4. Shows this. The angle BAC is in radians. Okay, so I think alpha has to be calculated. So half r square alpha is 8 alpha. So r square is 16 and r is 4. Okay, and the area of the triangle, so half r square sine alpha is 4. Yes, ideally you have to. वर्किंग सारी दिखानी होती है. ट्राइंगल को दो पार्ट्स में डिवाइड करने से फायदा क्या होगा? I think my screen went away. Not sure why. Yeah, it's back. Pi over 6. So area of segment is 8 alpha. 8 pi over 6 minus 4. कर सकते हो, इसकी जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी वैसे. Yeah. 4 over 3 pi. 4 pi over 3 minus 4. Okay. And it says it is given that instead that the length of the chord BC is 1 over root 2 r. So this is 1 over root 2 r. Okay. The area of the triangle ABC is still 4. Find the area of the shaded segment. Okay, so I will have to start doing that again. So half r square sine alpha is 4. But this time I'm given the length of the chord, which is 1 over root 2. Okay. Maybe I should use the cosine rules. So BC squared equals to R squared plus R squared minus 2 times R into cos of alpha. That's 1 over root 2 squared. 1 R squared equals to 2R squared minus 2R squared cos of alpha. So please upload the VOD on channel. What's VOD? Video? It's going live, so it's already recorded. You can go to the live tab and look for it. R squared over 2 equals to 2R squared 1 minus cos alpha. So 1 over 4. Alpha equals to cos inverse of 3 over 4. I think that has to be in radians. Point 0.723. Okay, R is therefore 3.48. So area of segment is area of sector, so half 3.48 squared alpha minus the area of the triangle, which is 4. कर सकते हैं रयान, you can split the triangle into जो आप पहले बात कर रहे थे, and you can do it that way as well. 8. Okay, I'm not absolutely sure this is correct, but let's check. Seven, two, three. 723. I think I've calculated something incorrectly. There seems to be a calculation mistake here. 0.723. I'm not sure if this is correct. Point 293 तो बेटा बहुत दूर चला गया. I'm not sure. I will have to check the examiner report on this if it's correct or not. But that seems correct, or the working is correct. I don't know if the final answer is why the final answer is incorrect. Okay, describe fully a sequence of transformation which maps the graph of y equals to f of x to the graph of y equals to g of x. Okay, so the first thing that I see is x has moved. That's a translation. Minus to 0. Then this is multiplied by 3, so stretch vertically factor 3 and translate 0 minus 5. I think that those should be the correct answers. वो split नहीं भी हुए होंगे, अलग अलग भी होंगे तो भी चलेगा. Transformation is correct and the correct order. Stretch factor 3 parallel to y-axis and minus 2 minus 5. Uh, we can put these together as well, but I think separately should also be fine. So 1, 2, 3. If you're doing them together, then remember that you will have to, in this order, you will have to stretch first and then translate. Okay. So that's the next question. It says the diagram shows a graph of y equals to g of x. Okay, the diagram shows a graph of y equals to g of x. On the diagram, draw the graph of y equals to g inverse of x. Okay, I should ideally know the points that are there. One is on the x-axis and one is on the y-axis. The y-axis is simple. I plug in x equals to 0. I was thinking if I can do this directly as well. So that's the line y equals to x. How many marks is this? This is just 2 marks. But I think I can do it directly as well. It should look something like this. Going away like that. Okay. On the diagram sketch without any, together with any relevant mirror line. That's what I've done. Find an expression for g inverse of x. So g of x was basically 3 root x plus 2 minus 5, y plus 5. Okay. So y plus 5 over 3 squared minus 2 equals to x. G inverse of x. Okay. Find the range of G inverse. What is the domain of, is there a domain? Yeah, that's x greater than minus 2. So that should be y greater than minus 2. The function h is defined by this. Find the value of G inverse of h of 4. What is h of 4? H of 4 is 4 minus 2. That's 2. तो ऑर्डर किस तरीके से बता दें. ऑर्डर बेटा, ऑर्डर पहले हमेशा स्ट्रेच होता है और फिर ट्रांसलेट होता है. अगर आपके पास दोनों y की ट्रांसफॉर्मेशंस हो तो, या दोनों x की ट्रांसफॉर्मेशंस हो तो. अगर एक x की एक y की है तो फिर ऑर्डर मैटर नहीं करता, लेकिन यहाँ पे दो y की थी इसलिए मैटर करता था. सही है. y एक्सिस पे अगर दो ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन हो रही है, ट्रांसलेशन एक स्ट्रेच हो रही है, तो पहले स्ट्रेच करना पड़ेगा फिर ट्रांसलेट. x की अब उसका फर्क नहीं पड़ता, अगर एक x हो एक y हो तो फर्क नहीं पड़ता. ओके, सो g इनवर्स ऑफ 2 minus 4 minus 2, sorry. Okay. So 7 divided by 3 whole square. 31 over 9. Explain why the composite function hg inverse cannot be formed. So for the composite to exist, the range of g inverse should fit into domain of H for composite to exist. Okay, that's a statement. So it doesn't fit. The range was y is greater than or equals to -2. The domain is x is greater than or equals to 0, so that doesn't fit. That's the end of the exam. It was a calculation heavy exam, if you ask me. The end was easier than the beginning. The middle questions were challenging, and I made a couple of mistakes as well. So be careful with the calculations that you do. Thank you for watching.